So this is the first video I'm doing in this vein, and I probably might piss some people off because I'm talking politics, as everybody does, right? But this one, I actually had to give Charlamagne Tha God some props. I love this guy, met him, one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, seriously. He's not the monster that has been painted of him on the internet. And I know that he's really fed up with Joe Biden and the lack of cognitive abilities in our current president. And so he says some truthful things sometimes. So Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz was being interviewed on Newsmax, and he said this about Karens. We'll listen to it, and then we'll listen to their reactions, and I want to comment on that specifically.
This is the blue-collar realignment of the Republican Party, and what I could tell you is, like, for every Karen we lose, there's a Julio and a Jamal ready to sign up for the MAGA movement, and that bodes well for our ability to be more diverse and to be more durable as we head into not only the rest of the primary contests, but also the general election. This is the blue-collar...
Damn. I mean, what did he say wrong? More people of color, as they call them, are voting Republican. I mean, it's nothing to overstate, but there is some truth to it. And, you know,
Julio and Jamal, though?
Julio and Jamal. I mean, it's black people, black and brown people.
Could he just say black and brown?
No, because he said Karen.
Thank you, Charlamagne. You can't get upset if you're saying a name like Karen to identify white people, and then get mad when somebody uses a name that is commonly found in another race. That's a weird thing to get mad about. You've been throwing Karens around for years, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. I'm not going to sit here and say they shouldn't be called Karens, but when you call somebody a Karen, you know who they're talking about. So the fact that they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you would say Jamal. I can't believe you would say Julio. Come on, what are some other Spanish? Julio, Carlos, Jose, Miguel. Any of these names are commonly found. Find me a white person named Miguel. Find me a white. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's probably like 2 in the world. Find me a white Carlos. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find it because it's typically a Hispanic name. And he was trying to prove a point that for every white person that does not want to follow the MAGA movement, we've got a black and a brown person ready to join us, ready to join the band. So I don't know. I really am glad that he called them out on this.
Black and brown people.
Could he just say black and brown?
No, because he said Karen. Karen ain't their name.
But you said be fair across the stereotypes.
That's right. That's what you mean. Being fair across the board. He called the white women Karen. He called the Latinos Julio.
But a white woman that complains is considered a Karen.
They don't like that either, though. That's our name for them.
Where did they get Jamal from?
I don't know. Where you get Julio from? I don't know. Okay.
I'm just so glad. I'm so glad that he called them out on their ridiculousness. You cannot have this be one-sided, yo. I'm sorry. You can't. You cannot have this be one-sided, where you can just spew as a black or brown person, Karen, Karen, Karen. Give me some other I'm trying to think of some other white women names. Deborah, Macy. Like, you can't be throwing these names one-sided, and then when it comes back around to you and your race, you start throwing a whole hissy fit. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think it was right for Charlamagne to call them out on their hypocrisy, on getting offended and uptight about the fact that they used that Matt Gaetz used Julio or Jamal? Let me know, and thank you so much for watching.